Americans used to spend 18% of their income on food and 9% on healthcare, and now that is flipped to 18% on healthcare and 9% on food, and our health is the worst of all developed nations. So today we're talking about something that's very important, and that is how to eat healthy. Americans are the least healthy nation of any developed nation, and they spend by far the most on healthcare. So what do we do to change that? I believe the first step to do that is to start eating right again. That may mean spending more on food, but that would also simultaneously mean that you spend less on healthcare. To eat right is to get 100 grams of protein a day and a gallon of water a day. You need to make sure that's good water for drinking a gallon of water a day, and the 100 grams of protein, you're gonna most likely have to eat quite a bit of meat to attain that much in one day. So healthy meat is a very integral part of eating right. The best way to do this is by buying local. Meet a farmer, talk to a farmer, develop that relationship so that you can trust what they produce and buy directly from them. The environment that your food is grown in matters more than specifically what it eats if it's an animal. So non-GMO, organic, it does make a difference, but not as much of a difference as clean air, clean water, and a clean environment, such as they're not wading in their own manure. That actually makes more of a difference than whether they're being fed GMOs or there's pesticide residues in their food. So focus on buying local with animals that are raised in a healthy environment, and it makes a bigger difference. That health will translate to you because those animals have more, especially vitamin E, B vitamins. Those are some of the most common deficiencies in today's food is vitamin E, vitamin B vitamins, and you see it a lot with zapped energy levels. You know, B vitamins, lack of vitamin E, so that causes a lot of clotting, strokes, heart attacks, vessel repair. You see terrible cardiovascular health today, and vitamin E has a big role in that. Now you can take those vitamins and it'll help, but it's never going to be as good as getting it in the food because our bodies are meant to use those vitamins with everything else that is in the food that we're supposed to eat. So we use those vitamins less well if it's in vitamin form, but you use them much better if it's in the food form. So buy local, know a farmer. I use personally LT Mangalista out of Pender. They have good pork, and Prairie Oaks out of West Point. They are very responsible and they raise very good meat. Yeah, it might be a little more expensive, but you're investing in your health instead of waiting for stuff to go bad and then you start spending money on healthcare. So flipping those around, getting back to 18% of your spending on food instead of 9% of it on food, then you have to use less healthcare, is one of the ways that we can, as a community, become healthier and less dependent on healthcare. Buying local is not only good for your health, but you're supporting your neighbor. You want to be there for your neighbor so that they can stick around and be part of your community. So it's good for not just you, but for the whole community. From us here at Wayne Sport and Spine, we wish you all a Merry Christmas.